Welcome to another film review tonight. The film we're watching tonight is Mortal Kombat Legends Cage Match. Been watching this tonight, really enjoyed it by the way. I watched the other ones, I did a review, and I had to upload, finish off the last one I did. I had to put all the effort together, and I watched that a while, but now I had to go back and do it, finish it off, because I thought it was after reviewed the other one, I might as well finish that one and do a review of this one. Watched it tonight, really enjoyed it. Okay, so read the back of it. Neon lights, suits and shoulder pads. Jumping from explosions in slow motion. In 1980s Hollywood, action star Johnny Cage, Jewel McHale, is looking to become an A-list actor. When his co-star Jennifer Grey, is that on oh, what was it? Dirty Dancing. I'm sure it's her. Goes missing from set. Johnny finds himself thrust in the world filled with shadows, danger, and deceit. As he embarks on a bloody journey, Johnny quickly discovers that City of Angels has more than a few devils in its midst. He faces off against sinister secret society plotting nefarious scheme. When the brutal fight against bloodthirsty warriors of the Netherrealm is just beginning, can Johnny, alongside other Mortal Kombat legends, save humanity, and more importantly, his career? So, okay, I'll get to the... okay, at the beginning of the film, you see this guy running. You know, like, the film is set in the 80s, so it has that 80s vibe to it if you watch it. It's like, so it's set in, like, kind of Christmas... So you see, it's kind of Christmas-like time, and you see Santa Claus, and you see this guy running and boarding a... he's not boarding a train, but it says that he's getting chased by someone. So anyway, it ends up getting chased by someone, and it turns out this character called, and when you see it, you think to yourself, hang on a minute, it turns out to be a character called, who is it, Ninja Mime, that's what it's called. So it turns out to be a film that they're doing, and the guy who plays the Ninja Mime is Johnny Cage, and I like that scene where you actually see, you know, he's so cocky and arrogant. It's but it's fun to watch. The guy who does the voice acting of Johnny Cage does a really good job, actually. I do like the character. I was a little bit... I wasn't sure about this one because it was a bit comedy-ish. It's slightly more lighter than the other Mortal Kombat films in certain parts. It feels more kind of like 80s, kind of... I suppose it had that kind of like Miami... I don't know, Miami Vice, I suppose in a bit. Anyway, so it's kind of more kind of like comedy in this compared to the... other Mortal Kombat films. I didn't like this one as much, but I enjoyed it though. And like I said, the voice acting was excellent. So anyway, he's got a character called Chucky who's his assistant, and he follows him around like a friend and stuff like that. And like I said, Johnny's really arrogant. Anyway, it turns out a character called Jennifer's vanished from the set, and he has to like investigate and trying to find out where she is. And you meet this like other characters who turn... okay, there's going to be spoilers in this movie, so better watch out. There'll be spoilers in this, so anyway, it turns out there's some kind of like cult that wants to release Shinnok, and of course Johnny Cage, and Johnny Cage is kind of the key, and there's a scroll that they find. So anyway, so he goes off. It goes with this guy called Chucky to where she lives, of course, trying to find out where she is. And of course, you have these two women fighting in a bit. And at first, it sounds a bit rude what's going on, because it sounds a bit rude. But then it goes into these two women are fighting and stuff, and he's kind of like, hey, you know, Johnny Cage, of course. Anyway, so it turns out they're after this scroll to release this Shinnok, call him a god, of course. There's like a kind of like chase, and you gotta, so it's like this kind of like chase now. And later on, after that, there's like a car chase, bus chase, car chase, whatever chase, bike chase. So one character's on a bike, one character's in a car, and one character's on a bus. Guys, Johnny Cage's drive is on the bus, of course. And anyway, so it's kind of like a chase, and one of the girls gets killed, and of course part of the cult, and so anyway, they end up getting the scroll, and of course. So they end up getting the scroll. For some of this scroll was very important, of course. They have no idea, they're a little bit none the wiser. So anyway, there's this guy, is this like, this guy who's his agent in it, and he calls him. Look at this guy in it who sounds a bit like the parrot from Aladdin. He kind of like, and it turns out to be, okay, it's like I said, spoilers. He turns out to be part of this like cult. I was a bit surprised when I was. Anyway, so it calls him to his like office, of course, Johnny, of course. And next minute, next minute, his character wants the scroll for some reason. And it turns out, like I said, it turns out to be part of this cult. Anyway, so it's like a fight round. This guy can actually fight. This like agent guy who's he can fight. And you kind of think, hang on, this guy's actually not a bad fighter. And it turns out to be some kind of like monster. So he turns into this like monster. Anyway, Johnny Cage kills him, and so yeah, he kills him. So anyway, so Johnny Cage later on goes to this like mansion. There's like these people there, and he meets this like woman, and he's like all dressed and everything. So ends up going down into this like, where where this like, it's like a, I suppose you can call it a duck. I don't know. It's like, anyway, so he goes with this woman down, below, a bit further down, belly of the beast into hell, right? Of course. So he goes down. He follows into this like tunnel thing, and next minute, this woman shows up. The woman who was part of the film. Okay, it's this woman that was actually with Raiden. I missed that bit out. There's a part of the film where Raiden turns up. With a woman with the hat thing, she has this like hat who's fighting the other one who got killed. No, she turns out to be related to the other woman, of course, and so when you see Raiden, he doesn't really, he's not in it for that long. He's in it for about a minute, and that's it. But it's cool to see because then the woman mentions Johnny Cage, and he's kind of like, he sounds very interesting. So anyway, go back to the scene with when the fight, where they're in the what do you call it, the tunnel, whatever you call it. The woman turns up. Anyway, they end up escaping her. And the fight, okay, so the fight between the Johnny Cage, the woman, and the other one, and Chuck turns up in his vehicle. And anyway, so the woman gets killed by she's set on fire, of course. And of course, Johnny Cage like knocks her head off, literally knocks her head off, and he's kind of like, hey, And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, that scene was. Chuck turns up. No, anyway, so this helicopter turns up, and it turns out to be Jennifer. And she's part of this cult. So anyway, they get captured, taken to this cult lair, of course. And Johnny Cage is tied up, of course. And he says, "This isn't the first time we've been live." So, like I said, it's a bit. I like the sense of humour in this. I do think it's good. And so anyway, the woman and Chuck is like tied up, of course. And the director who was in the beginning of the film, he turns up. It turns out to be a demon himself, and it's like, holy shit, how many demons are there? It turns out some of the characters on that he knew are actually part of this like cult. There's a lot of cool scenes in this. So so he tells this other woman that she's a demon. I could think of herself like a demon, but she likes the human side of her character better. So anyway, they end up getting up hand on him. He gets killed. They escape, of course. Then Johnny Cage is like tied to this like table thing. He's like talking all the time, whining, kind of like getting on their nerves. Anyway, so they want to release Shinnok, and of course, if I've missed a lot, I've missed a lot because there's a lot to. It's only an hour 90-minute movie, but you got to fit like 10 minutes, whatever, into 90 minutes. It's just a quick review. Anyway, so he's tied to the team, and of course they end up releasing Shinnok, and of course, but anyway, Johnny Cage gets escapes him. No, he gets like caught, and he's got all his like stuff written all over his face. So anyway, so they cut him, and then this portal opens, like it's blood and stuff, and then Shinnok gets like released. Anyway, these other monsters start to rise up too. So there's like a battle between. Anyway, so he ends up. So anyway, there's a battle between Shinnok and anyway, Johnny Cage is like. Because I like the scene. There's a scene that I've got to mention this. There's a scene where he actually mentions his background, why, and he was getting bullied when he was at school, and that kind of plays on the story. Like he has to, the bullies can't win, and Shinnok's kind of the bully. But it's like that. I did like that actually. I think they really did that pretty well. So he kind of like fights the bully in this, and that's Shinnok. And he kind of like puts the glass on and start fighting and stuff. Of course, he gets his arse whipped. He gets thrown around, flying. And everything was like, wow, he's getting his arse whipped in this big time. Shinnok's quite a mean. Actually, Shinnok's quite a scary, mean character. In Mortal Kombat, I played him on the game, and he's pretty beast. In the games, I think I would have to say he's more scarier. It's more kind of like holy shit, psychotic. So he's a very powerful character. So anyway, so after when Shinnok gets released from the Nether Realms, of course. Anyway, so the battle between Shinnok and Johnny Cage, of course, and then Johnny Cage starts to get he starts to get these like powers, like in the game where he's all growing. He goes green and he starts doing his like punches and stuff like. He starts to do the kicks and stuff, and it's pretty badass actually. I did like that, and yeah, I did enjoy this movie. I thought the fight scenes, the animation is really good. I did like the animation of this movie, and the voice acting was really good too. I like the voice acting in this. I'm not really good at certain names on this movie. I'm sitting there going, I'm trying to remember certain names, but I cannot remember. I can name some of the names like Johnny Cage, Shinnok and stuff, and but some of the names are just like, what the hell was that character's name? And it's a shame. I mean, sometimes I'm thinking, should I just write it down? But I just, like I said, it's a totally flawed review. So like I said, so anyway, the battle between Thea and anyway, so Johnny Cage has his plan. Anyway, so they're fighting at the box. So anyway, the battle. Anyway, so Johnny Cage and Thea are fighting. Of course, he has a plan to knock. So anyway, so he looks up and he sees this like Thea broken. So he thinks, if I can knock him up. So he does this like cool freaking move like in the game with the X-ray fighting, the death, when you see the X-ray and you see him breaking bones, I like that scene to do that. Hits him up, knocks him down, goes right into the ground, and the thing drops on this thing like dragon thing, which is ironic, of course. And then he drops right into this into the blood, right through the ground, into the portal thing. So anyway, so the characters like Chucky and Thing are like fighting the monsters. Well, the woman that is actually protecting Chucky is like, Chuck's like, nope, I'm not fighting these guys, but I like his character. I did like Chucky actually. I thought he was a good character. It shows a few balls in this, but yeah, I really enjoyed. I didn't mind Chuck's character. And she's fighting other monsters, killing them, of course. And of course, so yeah. So anyway, they end up getting the upper hand with Shinnok. Of course, he loses. Of course, it's not game over just yet, and really enjoyed this bit. Like I said, it's a bit of a flaw review. I could say more, but I've just finished watching. Really enjoyed it. So yeah, I like the part where like I said, there's one scene with Raiden. That's it. It's just like that was it. You don't see him after that, but yeah, I did enjoy it though. So anyway, so that was it. That's the last part. And then at the end of the film, you see Johnny Cage and this other woman, like, this woman's talking to him, of course, and that's it. And then he just kind of like, that's it. Drives off, and that's it. So he drives off in his car, and that was it. That's it. End of the movie. And okay, what I didn't like about it, when I was watching, I thought there was gonna be like a lot of humour in it. Like it's gonna be too like lighter than the other Mortal Kombat films. it didn't feel quite as violent. It still had violence in it, but not. It felt more kind of like lighter than the other one, if you know what I mean. But I suppose that kind of makes sense because it's Johnny Cage and he's more like humour and stuff. But the voice acting was really good. I like the voice acting. A lot of swearing in it. Oh, of course, from a Mortal Kombat film. The guys who did the voice acting of all the characters, really well done. So I really enjoyed it. Interesting twist in it. Who's behind it all, which I thought was really good. And like I said, the voice acting was good. Some of the music was actually pretty good on this too. Very 80s. It has that kind of 80s vibe to it, which I liked. Like I said before, I thought it was going to be too much humour in it, but then when I started to get it, I thought, yeah, I'm quite liking this better now. But the animation was really good actually. This when I was watching it, was really, really good animation. And I did like the animation in this. Like the other ones, really good. There's still a lot of violence in it though. The animation was good. I thought the humour was going to ruin it a little bit for me, but I liked it though. I didn't mind it at all. I liked it. I liked it more than expected. You know what I mean? So yeah. Voice acting was good. The animation was good. So nothing really I disliked. I suppose I was going to think that the humour was going to be, slightly ruin it for me, but it never. So, but anyway, so I liked about it. Thought the animation was top notch, really good. Thought the animation was really good. The voice acting was good. The humour was good, pretty good. I thought the humour was, I liked. Anyway, so good animation, good fight scenes in it. For an animated movie. I think the only thing is it didn't really have any fatalities in this. If you know what I mean, there was death scenes, but I wouldn't say there were fatalities. I don't know. There were death scenes in it, but not like a finishing move from a character. I don't think there was. But yeah, I liked it though. So yeah, the reason I'm going to give this film, I liked it though. I thought the animation was really good. That was my favourite thing about this. The animation was good. I thought so. We'll give it a 4 out of 5 still because I liked it. Not as good as the other ones, but I liked it. Liked it well. So 4 out of 5 for Cage Match, Mortal Kombat Legends. So yeah, awesome. So anyway, I'm meant to watch me other Mortal Kombat reviews. I might not view the other Mortal Kombat, the live action ones one day. So who knows? I was thinking about watching them again. Even the recent one they did. Was it 2 years ago now? Of course, the second one's coming out soon. So curious about one. So anyway, before I go from subscribe to my channel, have a nice day, have a nice week. Take a look at yourself and enjoy my videos. Thank you for watching and have a nice week. Thank you much. Get over here.